Alright, hello everybody. So I have this thing here loading. Now, what this is this is my Donkey Kong Country 2 game engine, which I have been working on for a very long time. Sorry if you can't understand my voice, I have a bit of a cold and stuffed up nose right now. So what is this? This is the first edition, the newest one, to my Donkey Kong Country 2 game engine. And what this is the start of an overworld, which is really just a few bits of code to do this. Believe it or not, this entire thing here is less than 100 lines of code. What you see right now is less than 100 lines of code. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? This is the test level. And as you can see, I've begun trying to remake some of the Barrel Bayou level here. The collision and the tiles, that is the graphical representation, are actually separate things. If you can see this green square, you can see how the blue square lines up on it. If I hit enter, I end up back at the top. So, as you can see, until the blue square comes off the very edge of the little green one, the collision will always be true. And also there's a little green square hidden underneath this, which I've used to give the appearance that these tiles are actually solid. But really, the game is not checking the graphics, it is only checking those little green squares, which makes the process itself very simple. I am aware Donkey Kong Country 2 did not use squares for its collision, but that will change with later versions. I've added the balloons to this, and their sound effects. So, as you can see, that did not actually take me very long to add those. What took the longest was that I need to modify all of the object code. There's Rambi. You've probably seen him a few times in my other videos by now. My first videos didn't have him, although he had been partially added. Rambi does not like to go inside of glass barrels, but I'll just show off more of the features here. So, I added the banana sound effects, as you can see. Everything looks nice and crisp, it runs very smoothly even while I'm recording, which is a big change since before it did not even run smoothly while I was recording. So I can jump. Oh yes, the jump in this, I should mention, is also a variable jump, which means when you let go of the jump button, you start falling right away, but you can also do the hover. Now there's a glitch I discovered which took me 3 years to discover, and that is because I was not trying to jump while hovering. You see that? That looks quite funny. But there's another glitch there which will be fixed later. Alright, so on to something else that's fun. Go collision mode here, and I'll show you. Is in play mode, yes. This is an animal box. Now I can place this anywhere with the right mouse button for now. There's a test banana there. That test banana is just there to make sure that I could get the bananas to drop because they weren't showing up before. It'll be removed later. Now, I can collide with it and nothing happens. It only does something if I jump on it. And I have to be falling when I land on it in order for it to trigger. There we go. So, there's Squitter. Now, I had a hard time getting Squitter to collide with objects. With salt tiles mostly. I also had a hard time getting him to follow Dixie properly. There was a camera glitch. And that is because Dixie's camera, the camera that is global to the whole game, does not like to follow more than one object at once. I coded it that way on purpose because it's supposed to stay centered on the player. When Rambi, oh hello Rambi, we'll just get off you. So anyway, how I did that was I pressed space while falling. I programmed it specifically so that if you press space while falling, you'll stop being on Rambi. I did that because Squitter and Rambi were glitching each other up. That will be fixed later too. So anyway, blast barrels are fun. In order to place one in this, you just left click, and then you can left click anywhere, then you right click. Hold right shift, click another barrel, left click anywhere, left click, and then right click. And then to get rid of Rambi, you just simply go over here. Let's place him way down there, and you right click. Now you see he's down there. Alright, so now I'll demonstrate that Squitter can go in barrels with Dixie. Right now their animation frames are messed up, and I haven't reversed Squitter's walking animation yet, and Dixie's riding animation for riding on him is not there yet, but that will come later. Alright, also Squitter is missing his jumping animation, as well as his idle animation, as well as his ability to shoot webs, but that will come later. So anyway, as you can see, blast barrels work. They cause the background to scroll up. Actually, they cause it to scroll down. And that is because originally, they were not intended to come this high up into the level. But that will be patched so that it only happens if the camera is not touching the edge of the level already. But, usually, you're supposed to also have the background scroll the other way when falling, when you came from a blasted barrel. But right now there is no way for the game to tell what caused you to start falling. Later on, I'll integrate a check for that so that the game engine knows what caused you to fall, as well as how fast you are falling. Because right now it is just a matter of, okay, set the falling flag, and then there's a part in the game engine which checks if you're falling, and all it does is checks if solid ground is underneath you while you're falling. And if there is solid ground underneath you, then something like this happens, where you will just logically, of course, stop falling here. And so those are the basics. So there are blast barrels, balloons. I've started making some of the barrel Bayou level. I do not know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I am thinking I'm going to just keep expanding it that way. And then I'll change the background and put a limit on where you can walk, such as where the camera can scroll. And then I'll get some collisions programmed in for the bees, and I'll get some other collisions programmed in. And that is it. Now, I wanted to demonstrate something else here too. I wanted to demonstrate something very cool, which some of you may or may not appreciate. And what that is just how easy it will be for me to keep adding objects to the game engine. By easy, I do not actually mean easy. So I will just take us through this process now. First, I believe I will get some, let me see, why not?
Look.
Not this. I'll get some music first, because why not? Don't know how well this is going to work. Alright, so anyway, hopefully that is not too loud. Now I'm going to open Play Basic. I'm going to open my documents folder. I'm going to browse to where the Play Basic stuff is. Current. Update. So here we have sprites. That's where I'm keeping all three sources. There's Splitter. Not interested. What is this? Okay, one object, not interested. World object, not interested. Alright, so here's Dixie. This is all her different frames. I'm not going to do anything with that right now. But as you can see, she's missing her idle animation. Alright. Now let's just check on this, making sure that is what I want. Good. Alright, so I'm going to lower the volume of this just a little bit. Alright, so anyway, that was Mario 3. Yes. I should say that the tile sets will be easily interchangeable later on down the road, as well as levels. So if you have a level which uses different tile set data, the tile set for it will just be kept in there. Now let's get some fun, shall we? I'm going to find a sprite sheet here that I can use. How about, as you can see, I'm using single images for all of my sprites. That is Rambi. Alright, where are we? I want something good. Where's the DKC2 objects? Oh my god. Must be in my downloads folder. Not those. it? Nope. That's it. No, I need to label these. That's it. Let's Dixie again. What is this? Those are not what I want. Let's just go to the website. Alright, let's get an object. After this, how about we add library. Where I saved this, but anyway. Let's paste this fast. Alright, so here you can see we have all these different objects. They're just images. It's very easy though. Alright, let us add, set the letter K. Actually, let's add banana coin, those are easier. So, let's pick the select tool, select, top, alright. Get a general size here. Pop it. Change the light. Leave it at 0.1. Then 0.1 for banana coin. Alright, that's it. Like this. Now this happens very quickly. So pay attention. Lined up fine. Don't end up fine, we'll fix it later. Save as. Next one too. Sending it this way. I'm going to save them all into an array later. Alright. Part of the animation. I'm going to try to center it. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of 1. How did I close it?
You will find, as you breathe.
Grr. Anyway, we'll just use YouTube for music because it's being stupid. Alright, so anyway, take this, GIMP. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do this fast now. It's not matter right now how they centered. We'll have 6 now. Then 7. So we have 7 now. Right, good. Jump right tool. Wait, save. 7, and the last one will be 8. Hope you are following along. It's not that hard, at least at this point. No coding yet. And now we have 8, so just edit this. No, not that. Wait, save as 8. Alright, now we're gonna actually go to the folder. One at a time. That looks a bit lopsided, but that's okay. No one will notice. Besides, this isn't really implementation, so we don't have to worry about looks. We can always polish things up later. So now, I'm just going to check messages. Nope, go away. Oh. Okay, so anyway. Now we have play basic. So here, we're going to go like this. The way you load images in PlayBasic is to type load new FX image and then the file name, and then you give it a name. You can name it anything. It's like a variable. If you want an array of them, you have to dim it first. This is a new concept. Arrays can actually be copies of anything. They can hold images, but they can only be of one type at a time. So a whole array will only ever be able to store either images or variables, but not both. So I'm going to make a new image for coin. Then ban coin 8. Temp equals 1 to 8. Ban coin temp equals load new fx image sprite slash ban coin quotation mark, that's very important, plus string dollar. That tells it to convert this into a string, because right now it's only a variable, a number, not a string. Plus we want quotation marks again because this is a string. .png. Now we're going to go like this: image mask color ban coin temp, RGB 255, 255, 255. This tells it to use white as a transparency. And next temp. So it's going to count through all this. It's going to do this 8 times. And each time it's going to change the number here. It's going to stick a 1 here first, then it's going to stick a 2 here, then it's going to stick a 3 here, then it's going to stick a 4 here. It's going to go all the way until it gets 8. And that basically just puts the number for the file we just saw. So if I go here, I can show you. And here it is. Again. So it's just basically changing that string to be the name of the file we want to load. Each time the number changes. That's the only thing that changes. That's why we have a counter. It's going to count through each of those. So this is the name of the file. The only thing that's different is the number plus the .png part. So we change the number each time, and then we just add the .png part to it. And it counts. It does this by itself. We don't have to worry about how it works. We just know that 4 temp equals 1 to 8. Next temp, we know that temp is going to be replaced by a number. So whenever it does that, it's going to be banana coin 1. So that's going to be the index 1. This is going to do the scan. It's going to be the index 2. It'll keep doing that until it loads all of the frames for it. And then these, it may be hard to understand, but these are actually representing images. So for each number in this array, the computer has somewhere in its video memory the entire image loaded. So then when we tell it to draw the image, it takes that from video memory and puts it on the screen for us. But where does it put it on screen? I'll get to that. So now we have this. So that's fine, but now we need an object. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go down here. Alright. See this balloon here? We're gonna go underneath this. Dim ban coins. Oh, that's for the frames. Never mind, we'll go down further. See, that's for the frame images. We still need another array for the actual banana coins. So, for this I actually have generic objects now. That means that all the objects are the same object, technically speaking, or they're derived from the same object, but they're actually separate things that are treated independently of each other. So we're going to have 30 banana coins. Temp equals 1, 2, 30. We need a type 2. Nope, we don't. Alright, so is this before or after? Yes, I would want to do it up there. Alright, I'm going to keep this all together. See where this is game objects. This is where I'm going to add it in the code. I'm going to copy and paste all this because everything about this is going to be the same except for one thing. Let me see. Alright, object type equals 6. That tells it it's banana coin, and collected equals false. Alright, now we're going to copy the code I have here for the bananas, which is down here, because they draw end. Alright, we're going to copy the entire handle balloon function actually, because it plays a sound effect, and we want that. So I'm going to just copy this whole thing. Oops. Control C. Control V. This is how easy it is. I'm going to call this handle coin. Alright, so we have the push frames. We're borrowing that from the bananas frame timer, so this will actually change frames on the same timer that the banana frame timer does. We need the character X and character Y for collision. We have the sprite width and sprite height of this object. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to leave it as 16. Well, we could make it maybe 20 by 20. So now this is the collision hitbox for it. I told you I would be moving fast. The object number is the current object out of the entire list of all the global objects. Scroll X and scroll Y is the camera. Game objects, bracket bracket dot object. This is actually every single object in the game being passed to the function. And balloon collect, we're going to change that to coin collect. Now there's one last step. We're going to change this to coin collect, and we're going to change this from draw image balloon to draw image ban coin frame. Alright, good. Now if frame is greater than 8, frame equals 8 because banana coins have 8 frames. So now we've just added banana coins to the game. That is literally all there is to it. What we have to do now is load the sound effect for this and then call the function at the top here. And that is it. So we're going to go to the top, go in here, get the sound effect. It's actually in an archive I downloaded. Go back here. Alright, I want the banana coin collected sound effect. Banana. That's it. So we're going to take this. We're going to copy it to the sounds folder here. That's it. Now we're going to grab this. Unblock it because Windows is stupid. Copy that. Now we're going to go back here. Make sure that it's called coin collect. So because I named it that there, I'm going to name it that here. Load new sound. Sound slash. That's all there is to it. Now I have to use F3 again. I'm going to copy this. Just this part here. I'm going to go up into my object code, which has cases for each object here. Here. So case 1, case 2, case 2. This is wrong. This is in functions still. Anyway, I'm going up to the objects. Case 4, case 5. I can just tab in here, and this is the final part. Case 6, Control V. That's it. Now banana coins will be in the game. Let's see how that runs. No glitches? Okay, we are good so far. Stop the YouTube music so you can hear the game. And we're getting close here to, I believe, 26 minutes. Wow. So anyway, this will take some time to upload. But here we go. So once the map loads, we're either going to get a glitch or it's going to work. So here we go, the overworld map I made. Press space to begin. Let's see now, to find those banana coins, we're actually going to have to fly, using the fly cheat right now. Which is just hold enter. Hold the enter key down. Let me see, oh, look at that. The banana coins. Well, there are two problems with this. First of all, the transparency didn't work. I can attribute to why. And second of all, they did not end up randomized across the map. I can also attribute to why. But, for now, that is good. So first of all, let's go down here and find out why they didn't. Ah, yes, that's why. So I'll fix this right now in front of you so you can see how easy this is. Nope. So I'm just looking for the part that loads it. Here. This is why. I forgot one crucial part of this. I believe I forgot. Alright, so the object type is correct. We are iterating the current object, which is required. The X and Y range is fine. But they're not randomizing. Let's go down here and find out why then. Down, close to the very bottom here. Handle coin, alright. Number equals object number. Game objects, x equals game objects number.x, number.y. Band coin, x minus xx, which is scroll x and scroll y, the camera. It's animated, so we don't have to worry about this. It seems to me as though the only issue is the image loading, which we'll get to. Alright, image mask color band coin temp equals white. Alright then, I'm going to go next. Frame, where is frame coming from? Alright, so the problem here is that it does not randomizing the coordinates for some reason, even though I told it to up here. So the only logical explanation is that there is something wrong with my code. Game objects, the current object dot x equals RD range 0, comma width divided by 5, dot y equals RD range 0, comma height divided by 5. Let us go to the loop. I'm going to just guess the current object is not enough. So we'll go all the way down here to where I'm handling the objects. I know it is somewhere around here, I do not know exactly where. It's near the bottom. Alright, let me see, that's a function. Nope, it's not. Fine. That's a function. Here we are. Handle coin push frames, comma char x, comma char y, comma sprite width, comma sprite height, comma object underscore number, comma scroll x, comma scroll y, comma game objects. It looks the same as the bananas one. So I'm going to guess that I'm just not iterating enough. I'm going to put this up to 350. That should fix it. I'm going to compile this. Now I'm going to run it from here instead, because it will load the level faster this way. Alright, here we go. It's loading. Now we get the nice overworld. Alright, so let me see. Where are those pesky coins? Oh yes, there's another glitch where bananas will make multiple sounds even though it's only one banana. Look at the barrels rolling. Alright, so there's one coin up there. Why are they only in one spot? Something tells me that it's not going to work. But why? Because, stupid me, that's supposed to be temp. You see? There. Because this is a counter and it's counting each object, I'm telling it to use the same object each time by putting object number, because object number is not defined here as being anything but one object. So now we'll go like this again. Also note, it only works because the last object number was also, the last value of the object number was also a valid value for the coin. So now when I press space here, we should get, here we go. And the whiteness now, as you can see, is only happening on one frame. So I'll fix that bug right away and that will be it. So let's see which one is causing that. I believe I know which one. Let me see. Control A, Control X, Control V, save. Control A, Control X, Control V, save. Control A, Control X, transparent selection, Control V, save. It's probably somewhere between 4 and 8. Control A, Control X, Control V, transparent selection, save. Edit. Control A, Control X, Control V, transparent selection, save. Edit. Control A, Control X, Control V, transparent selection, save. We'll do this twice more. Control A, Control X, Control V, transparent selection, save. And one more time. Control A, Control X, Control V, transparent selection, save. And there we go. Alright. I have to compile this again, just to make sure. You can never be too sure. Alright, and now the coins should somehow be properly transparent this time. I hope. And oh, look at that. They're all messed up now. But as you can see, they work. And Dixie's hitbox lines up perfectly with the coin every time. Aside from the minor graphical glitch, which I can fix easily by just remaking the image, that graphical glitch is actually not a matter of programming at all, believe it or not. It's simply a matter of the image format being wrong. So, there you have it. That's how easy it is for me to add objects to the game engine. And it will be even easier for users when this game engine is closer to being complete, since there will be a scripting system of some kind integrated. So yes, this game engine, also to note, please do note, that it is going to be possible for users to possibly make other games with it because custom sprites will be supported. I do not know what kinds of games they'll be able to make with it, preferably platformers. The collision, though, will, for the time being until I revise the whole engine, be entirely limited to boxes. But that is just because my algebra is not very good. So, yes, there's that. And if anyone wants to know anything, they can always leave a comment in the comment section. So, feel free to ask anything. Thank you, keep watching and stay updated if you want to. Please subscribe, comment if you want to. If you feel that this video was not thorough enough, just let me know and I'll do another demo. There's always more to come. I'm planning on trying to remake some of the other levels too before I release it. That way at least there's some content there for everybody. If you want to release sooner, if you want to toy with this, send me a message on YouTube or comment telling me you want the source code. I'll give the source code away if anybody wants it, but I doubt you'll understand it, only because it is in a weird language. But if anyone wants any of this, any of the source code, if anyone wants to know my process, the way I did this, feel free to ask, comment, do anything you like, and enjoy. I'll be posting more videos soon. Thank you.